All right, taking a full look at weather. Dan, we're familiar with the situation here on the peninsula and in Salinas. Not far different from what they're seeing in Santa Cruz.
I'm staying in the same place that I moved into like 9.5 years ago. My rent has doubled, like, since then. Doubled.
Sometimes it would have been to think, oh, if I only had bought in back then.
I know. We think about that, of course, you know. Hindsight is 20/20 to throw an old cliche out there for you. But
all right, but take us outside.
All right, let's go outside. We'll say outside, and we're gonna talk. Well, we're gonna go back into hindsight too. Let's get crazy and go into hindsight here. And we were thinking about this. Okay, we've talked about how cool it's been this year. So how warm has it been? Well, these are the warmest temperatures that I've been able to find in the climate sites this year. Salinas on April 21st. That was the warmest day we've had so far in 2023. 81 degrees. The Monterey Airport has not been above 71. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's room temp. I mean, inside your house is pretty much that temperature. So it hasn't been warmer than room temperature in Monterey this year. 27th of April. On the 28th of April, Watsonville, the waterworks hit 77. That's the warmest it's been in King City, 90 degrees. April 27th. No record for Santa Cruz this year. There are big holes in the Gilroy and Hollister records, just in case you're wondering why I don't have them on here. So hard to give you that data. These data sets are pretty good. So we're not missing any days there. So there you go. That's as warm as it's been. Will we get to 81 in Salinas this weekend? We'll be close. Monterey will be close. Watsonville will be close. King City, I think we will exceed that by at least a few degrees this weekend. So we're making a run for it. Certainly our far inland areas will see the hottest air this year so far, and that includes the Santa Cruz Mountains as well. It's going to be pretty toasty as we head through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's when the heat advisory is in place. Santa Cruz Mountains, Santa Clara, San Benito counties, interior Monterey County from 11 a.m. on Friday until 11 p.m. on Sunday, so that 3-day period. On top of that, if you live in the mountains, it's not going to cool down all that much at night. In some cases, you might see lows in the 70s while you're trying to cool your house from being in the 90s earlier that day. It's hard to do that. So if you've got air conditioning, good time to get it checked now. Make sure you have a fan handy. Make sure you're able to stock up on water and fluids, and maybe avoid exercise during the heat of the day during that period. Right now, we're still looking at somewhat cool temperatures. There is an area of low pressure off to our northeast, a big ridge of high pressure to the west. It nudges in tomorrow. We'll really start to feel it tomorrow. It's going to start to compress our marine layer overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. So the clouds that have been very expansive and far inland on a nightly basis will have a much different feel to them. In fact, they'll be closer to the ground. It could be a little foggy in some places, and certainly a higher chance of fog as we head into Friday and Saturday as the ridge is right over us, pressing straight down on the marine layer. The marine layer will still be there day by day. It will just be very shallow and very compressed, which means we're likely to see fog in the mornings and then maybe some afternoon sunshine even on the coast and certainly inland where it is going to be scorching hot. Now, this is a short-lived heat event. Should be about 3 days before troughing begins to take back over here on the west coast. But ultimately, we will see the warm weather this weekend, and it doesn't look too cold next week. But we will continue to see a drop in temperatures, is what I'm trying to say. Futurecast overnight showing some low clouds still out there, maybe a little bit more likely to be fog. And then as we head into the day tomorrow, we will get some clearing on the north side of the bay, and then just holding on to a few low clouds on the south and east sides of the bay. There'll probably be a little slice of sunshine in Monterey tomorrow. The north side of the bay should clear out. I mean, everywhere else is going to clear out, but areas that may still see some clouds, Pebble Beach, Pacific Grove, Seaside, Marina, some low clouds tomorrow during the afternoon hours. And then heading into the evening, we'll see the clouds kind of return, but the drainage winds will kind of fight against that, I think, overnight. So I don't see a lot of inland penetration of those clouds tomorrow night. And by clouds, we are talking about fog. When clouds are on the ground, they're called fog because you're in the cloud, basically. So temperatures tomorrow, warming up a touch. Santa Cruz back to 70, 68 in Capitola, 70s in Scotts Valley, Felton, and 80s once you get higher in elevation. In fact, almost 90 degrees tomorrow in Boulder Creek. So you're going to feel the heat there, certainly, and it is going to get hotter, maybe even 10 more degrees hotter as we head into Sunday, which could bring upper 90s, close to triple digits into some of the Santa Cruz Mountain Valley locations. On the east shore of the bay, still in the 60s tomorrow, so still somewhat cool. We're back into the 70s finally in Salinas, back into the 80s finally in Hollister, and close to 90 in Morgan Hill tomorrow afternoon. 89 expected for your high. Over to the Monterey Peninsula, temperatures in the low to mid 60s, so still somewhat cool, but a few degrees warmer than today. I think the airport in Monterey struggling to get out of the 50s today. So very cool temperatures for this time of year. And then farther south, upper 70s in Carmel Valley and Big Sur, getting close to that 80-degree mark. We'll hit 80s in the Salinas Valley as you pass Soledad, and then 90s as you pass King City, and getting close to triple digits tomorrow. Don't think we'll see any tomorrow, but we're likely to see them in the usual places Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That means if you're planning on going hiking or camping this weekend in the interior, it is going to be hot, and you need to prepare for that heat. Looking at that 7-day forecast on the coast, the warmest 2 days will be Friday and Saturday. Mostly sunny skies, a little bit of low cloud cover and fog possible during the days, most likely on the south and east shores of the bay. And then we'll start to cool back down a little bit Sunday into Monday. Low clouds will thicken back up as we head into 4th of July, which we're kind of used to, right? I mean, if it's just kind of used to that on the 4th of July. That's the typical weather around here. Inland areas continue to warm up, maxing out on Saturday at about 10 degrees above normal, then slowly cooling into next week as well with more seasonable weather expected.
All right, thanks, Dan.